to go to an event. Some American you consider some Americans heroes. Some people might not consider your heroes as heroes. To each is a different hero. Well, anyone that risks their life.
Hello, is this the Islam for Beginners safe space room? Hello, is this the Islam for Beginners safe space room for people to waste all their time all night on a Sunday night? What day is it even? It's a Sunday day to waste all your time doing the same stupid game you do every day like birth. It's pathetic. Birth can't get a fucking life. Bandit is fucking.
भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्ट्वा देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो रुद्रश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्ताक्षर्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ॐ स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो रुद्रश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्ताक्षर्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो रुद्रश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्ताक्षर्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
Don't allow anybody to make you feel.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीषाम् ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी शस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु
Praise the Lord, it is in the morning watches.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah sarve santu niramayah sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukhavan bhavet ma kaschid dukhavan bhavet Nurjana sanjano bhuyam Sanjana shanti mapnuyam Shanto muccheta vandebhyo Mukta shanyan vimocchaye Sarvan saratu durgani Sarvo mantrani pashatu Sarva kamanavamnotu Sarva sarvatra namdatu Sarva sarvatra namdatu Om Shanti 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 Bhavatu Brahma Murari Tripurandakari Bhanu Shashivu Visuto Budasha Guru Shashukra Shaniravu Ketava Sarve Shanti Karam Bhavantu Sarve Shanti Karam Bhavantu Om Brahma Murari Tripurandakari Vanu Shashivu Visuto Vadasya Guru Shashukta Shaniravu Ketava Sarve Shanti Karam Bhavantu Sarve Shanti Karam Bhavantu Om Brahma Murari शशिवो विसुतो गुणश्च गुरुश्च शुक्रः शनिराहु केतवः सर्वे ग्रहाः शान्तिकरा भवन्तु सर्वे ग्रहाः शान्तिकरा भवन्तु शान्तान भव्यं च सर्वमेव समस्तु नः। ॐ शान्तानि पूर्वरूपाणि शान्तं नोऽस्तु कृताकृतम् शान्तं भूतं च भव्यं च सर्वमेव समस्तु नः। ॐ शान्तानि पूर्वरूपाणि शान्तं नोऽस्तु कृताकृतम् शान्तं भूतं च भव्यं च सर्वमेव समस्तु नः। ॐ शान्तानि पूर्वरूपाणि शान्तं नोऽस्तु कृताकृतम् शान्तं भूतं च भव्यं च सर्वमेव समस्तु नः। ॐ शान्तानि पूर्वरूपाणि शान्तं नोऽस्तु कृताकृतम् शान्तं भूतं च भव्यं च सर्वमेव समस्तु नः। ॐ शान्तानि पूर्वरूपाणि शान्तं नोऽस्तु कृताकृतम् शान्तं भूतं च भव्यं च सर्वमेव समस्तु नः। ॐ शान्तानि पूर्वरूपाणि शान्तं नोऽस्तु कृताकृतम् शान्तं भूतं च भव्यं च सर्वमेव समस्तु नः। सर्वमेव समस्तु नः। सर्वमेव समस्तु नः। पृथिवी शान्ति अन्तरिक्ष शान्ति शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्ववेदेवा शान्तिः सर्ववेदेवा शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिरापः शान्ति सर्वशान्तिरेति शान्ति शान्ति सर्वशान्ति सामा शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पृथिवी शान्ति अन्तरिक्ष शान्ति शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्ववेदेवाः शान्ति सर्ववेदेवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिरापः शान्ति सर्व शान्तिरेधि शान्ति शान्ति सर्व शान्ति सामा शान्ति शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्ति अन्तरिक्ष शान्ति शान्तिराप शान्तिरुषधय शान्ति वनस्पतय शान्ति विश्वमे देवा शान्ति सर्वमे देवा शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिराप शान्ति सर्व शान्तिरेधि शान्ति शान्ति सर्व शान्ति सामा शान्ति शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्ति अन्तरिक्ष शान्ति शान्तिराप शान्तिरोषधय शान्ति वनस्पतय शान्ति विश्वमे देवा शान्ति सर्वमे देवा शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिराप शान्ति सर्व शान्तिरेधि शान्ति शान्ति सर्व शान्ति सामा शान्ति शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्ति अन्तरिक्ष शान्ति शान्तिराप शान्तिरुषधय शान्ति वनस्पतय शान्ति विश्वमे देवा शान्ति सर्वमे देवा शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिराप शान्ति सर्व शान्तिरेधि शान्ति शान्ति सर्व शान्ति सामा शान्ति शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्ति अन्तरिक्ष शान्ति शान्तिराप शान्तिरुषधय शान्ति वनस्पतय शान्ति विश्वमे देवा शान्ति सर्वमे देवा शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिराप शान्ति सर्व शान्तिरेधि शान्ति शान्ति सर्व शान्ति सामा शान्ति शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरन्तरिक्ष शान्ति शान्तिराप शान्तिरुषधय शान्ति वनस्पतय शान्ति विश्वमे देवा शान्ति सर्वमे देवा शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिराप शान्ति सर्व शान्तिरेधि शान्ति शान्ति सर्व शान्ति सामा शान्ति शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरन्तरिक्ष शान्ति शान्तिराप शान्तिरुषधय शान्ति वनस्पतय शान्ति विश्वमे देवा शान्ति सर्वमे देवा शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिराप शान्ति सर्व शान्तिरेधि शान्ति शान्ति सर्व शान्ति सामा शान्ति शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरन्तरिक्ष शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वमे देवाः शान्ति सर्वमे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिरापः शान्ति सर्व शान्तिरेधि शान्तिः शान्तिः सर्व शान्तिः सामा शान्तिः शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरन्तरिक्ष शान्तिन्द्रो शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वमे देवाः शान्तिः सर्वमे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिरापः शान्ति सर्व शान्तिरेधि शान्तिः शान्तिः सर्व शान्तिः सामा शान्तिः शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरन्तरिक्ष शान्तिर्यो शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वमे देवाः शान्तिः सर्वमे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिरापः शान्ति सर्व शान्तिरेधि शान्तिः शान्तिः सर्व शान्तिः सामा शान्तिः शान्तिः सामा शान्तिः शान्तिः सामा शान्तिः शान्तिः तच्चान्तं तच्चिवं सर्वमेव समस्तुनः Ame Shanti Sarva Shanti Samayamulam Yadihapuram Yadihapuram Yadihapapam Tachandam Tachivam Sarvameva Samastunam Ame Shanti Sarva Shanti Samayamulam Yadihapuram Yadihapuram Yadihapapam Tachantam Tachivam Sarvameva Samastunam Ame Shanti Sarva Shanti Samayamulam Yadihapuram Yadihapuram Yadihapapam Tachantam Tachivam Sarvameva Samastunam Ame Shanti Sarva Shanti Samayamulam Yadihapuram Yadihapuram Yadihapapam Tachantam Tachivam Sarvameva Samastunam Ame Shanti Sarva Shanti Samayamulam Yadihapuram Yadihapuram Yadihapapam Tachandam Tachivam Sarvameva Samastunam Ame Shanti Sarva Shanti Samayamulam Yadihapuram Yadihapuram Yadihapapam Tachantam Tachivam Sarvameva Samastunam Ame Shanti Sarva Shanti Samayamulam Yadihapuram Yadihapuram Yadihapapam Tachantam Tachivam Sarvameva Samastunam Sarvameva Samastunam Sarvameva She can't even speak with the property tax office. Call me, Maria. Call me, Maria. Call Maria. Call Maria. Receive the victory, surely
Touches my heart
God
and it touches my
is
soul.
strong.
Touches my heart and soul.
Receive the martyr, receive the victory, surely God is strong. Mamishwari Devi, Vitarate Swami. Vishweshwari Tvam, Paripasi Vishwam, Vishwatmikana, Jayasiti Vishwam, Vishweshwandam, Bhavati Bhavanti, Vishwashayani, Vainatinam.
I'm ready to fill the whole suit. Tell them that they can't listen.
Vishweshwaritam, Paripasi Vishwam, Vishwatmikana, Jayasiti Vishwam, Vishweshwandam, Bhavati Bhavanti, Vishwashrayani, Vainatinam. Devi Prapanna, Ihari Prasida, Prasida Mata, Jagato Pilasa, Prasida Vishwe, Shwaripani Vishwam, Mamishwari Devi, Vitarate Vishweshwari Tvam, Paripasi Vishwam, Vishwatmikana, Jayasiti Vishwam, Vishweshwandam, Bhavati Bhavanti, Vishwashrayani, Vainatinam. Devi Prapanna, Ihari Prasida.
No, that's not accurate, Brad. What actually happened is Hope came in the room for a second, so Glow had to virtue signal a grandstand for her.
Oh,
But
anyway,
also Glow, so you can go back to talk to Brad.
But again, the whole thing with like between these two, it's TikTok issues. Like, oh, we had a parade, 40,000 people died. Really? Because hey, I hate to tell you this, in the whole term of fucking the Civil War and civil rights, we had a whole lot of black and white people get killed. We had a whole lot of people, and guess what? That was a revolution worth fighting for. It was a revolution and a cause that was worthy of it, and people gladly sacrificed themselves. Not needless.
Why wants to be black so bad?
Vishweshwaritam Paripansi Vishwam Vishwatmikada Prayasiti Vishwam Vishweshwandya Bhavati Bhavanti Vishwashrayai Tvai Bhakti Namra Vishwashrayai Tvai Bhakti Namra Vishwashrayai Tvai Bhakti Namra. Prasida Paripalaya Nurimite Nityam Yata Suravadana Dureva Sanyam Mavani Sarva Jagatam Prashamam Dayashu Utpada Paka Janitasya Mahopasarnam Prasida Paripalaya Nurimite Nityam Yata Suravadana Dureva Sanyam Pavani Sarva Jagatam Prashamam Dayashu Utpat Paka Janitasya Mahopasarnam Prasida Paripalaya Nurimite Nityam Yata Suravadana Dureva Sanyam Pavani Sarva Jagatam Prashamam Dayashu Utpat Paka Janitasya Mahopasarnam Prasida Paripalaya Nurimite Nityam Yata Suravadana Dureva Sanyam Pavani Sarva Jagatam प्रशमं दयाशु उत्पातपाकजनिताश्च महोपसर्गा देवी प्रसीद परिपालय नोरिमे नित्यं यथा सुरवदाननुमेव सत्यम् पापानि सर्वजगतां प्रशमं दयाशु उत्पातपाकजनिताश्च महोपसर्गा देवी प्रसीद परिपालय नोरिमे नित्यं यथा सुरवदाननुमेव सत्यम् पापानि सर्वजगतां प्रशमं दयाशु उत्पादपाकजनिताश्च महोपसर्गा देवी प्रसीद परिपालय नोरिमे नित्यं यथा सुरवदाननुमेव सत्यम् पापानि सर्वजगतां प्रशमं दयाशु उत्पातपाकजनिताश्च महोपसर्गा उत्पातपाकजनिताश्च महोपसर्गा उत्पातपाकजनिताश्च महोपसर्गा ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
What's the next mayor got to fix?
Each and every being in creation is constantly searching and trying to achieve the state of ultimate peace. But by far, most persons experience very short and temporary episodes of peace, and for the greater part, are quite at a distance from that absolute state. The basic cause of unrest is the lack of knowledge of one's true identity, as a result of which there is a limited level of understanding of the Creator and His creation. As the old saying goes, charity begins at home. True peace has to begin from within the person. If there is peace within, the person will be able to radiate peace outside. We all wish and hope, pray and try to achieve world peace. The intent of the heart and mind through prayer is one of the most subtle and powerful tools to deeply touch the hearts of all and truly transform to the deeper states of universal love and peace. The mantras in this program have been used over the centuries and are truly known to bring inner peace, leading to peace in the external aspects of creation. Each person is a walking universe, and as each universe attains its absolute state of peace and tranquility, true peace will spread and be dominant. Aspects that disrupt peace
I'm going live right
are
now.
individual and
I'm
group
going live.
actions
I
that
thought
are of the contrary nature.
Sven.
The mantras in this program also aim at resolving the fruits of such actions and above all, enhancing divine grace to manifest in creation and in the hearts of all, to take giant steps towards peace and keep away from negative actions. Playing and listening to this program will surely modify the energy in the environment to enhance peace. As you listen, please understand the meaning of each mantra and send out prayers of deep peace in accordance to the meaning. Always wish and pray for peace of others first. This will come as a boomerang with greater peace for you. May peace and love be our constant companions with each and every breath.
Characterize the region as an empty, silent, mournful expanse devastated by curse of the deity.
But it was.
That was when the Palestinians were running.
Yeah, but to be fair though, that where Israel is, it was not a piece of land
That's
that was
shithole land, yeah.
habitable. So it took a lot of
The
work.
Palestinians
to
did
live there.
nothing with it ever.
You don't
That's the point. They do show up.
But
And
that's
now
what I'm saying.
you can literally look on a satellite, just go on a satellite,
Sure,
Google
we
Earth,
got that, Rich.
and zoom in on that region. You're in the entire. I know. You be quiet. Okay, shut up. So the entire fucking region there, where Israel sets, is completely fucking green. Just choose a reason. Yeah, it was smart.
There's a lot of problems with it. You're going to get malaria.
Yeah.
That it was hard to get water there. There's not much you can grow there. I guess they can grow like olives or some shit. But other than that, it was like a shitty place to live.
It's resolved some of the malaria issues in like Hadera, which had big problems with it when they first came in with putting in cypress trees and figuring out how to literally drain the swamps.
Was it the Solomon or the King David Abbey dates that they brought back? The Solomon dates, right? The ones that they brought back that are like 2,000 or 3,000 years old.
I don't know.
And they found the seeds of the dates that were in a cave, and they went back to like Solomon's time or something, and they had been extinct for like 2,000 years or something since the time of Christ. And they brought the actual fucking date trees back, and you can actually buy them online right now. I'll look them up. I think they're the King David or Solomon dates.
But Cairo, I'm just curious though. So it kind of, this is where it kind of relates to America. So you do have you do have the piece of land. You can say, and I do agree that there were people that
It
were
was fixed.
there were people that were displaced that that wasn't there. We can talk about all that, but at the end of the day, you see what they built on top of the land. What is it that you think what is it that you actually seek to gain? And here's the thing: if there is ever a situation where I think I don't know, let's say some dumbass leftists, they ended up making it a one state, and the Muslims were going to just overpopulate the Jews. This is a fantastical scenario. I would say what Israel should do is level the whole fucking place so that the Palestinians can enjoy nothing that they built, and they start from fucking rubble, from scratch.
No problem.
And then they will end up. It will remain a desolate shithole like it always was.
Okay.
And then you also have the problem, Cairo, of the 2 million Israeli Arabs that live there that are part of the whole society, that are in the government, that are on the Supreme Court, that are ambassadors to other countries, that serve in the army, that have, interwoven into the society mixed with the Jews. So what are you going to do with the 2 million Arabs that like being Israeli citizens?
I'll answer all your questions. Just finish. That's no problem. I can answer you. So
Go for it, Cairo. Just go, man.
First, I would like to say my goal is peace in the region. That's my main goal. What will we do with these people if Israel is abolished? Let's say the Israeli regime was to get out of there.
The democracy is abolished? What do you mean by the regime? The democracy goes away? Yeah, but define it when you're talking.
Okay, what would you like me to find?
I'm guessing
that you're talking about.
I'm guessing he's saying that I'm guessing
he's
he's referring to what he considers occupying the Palestinian people.
Yeah, are you talking about within the borders of the state of Israel? That's what I can't understand when you're talking about. Are you talking about like in the borders of Israel, like the city of Tel Aviv? You want that to go away so the Arabs and the Jews that live there, that have been living there with each other in peace, you want that to be dismantled? You want the city of Haifa to go away? Like, are these?
Maybe you should listen and you'll know what I want.
All right, Abby, it was the Judean date palms, and you can buy them online.
Okay, let him answer. Rich, let him answer.
I would like is
Back 2000.
the last time there was peace in the region, occupied Palestine, that region. Do you know when that was, Abby? When the whole region, where Muslims, Jews, and Christians were living peacefully?
That never fucking occurred. You're so full of shit.
There's been uprisings from the Muslim and the Arab population.
Okay, so Abby,
Yeah,
last time we had that region wasn't a Jewish government or an Israeli
it was
government.
a British mandate.
Yeah, but weren't the Jews oppressed?
Yeah, when did you fuckers ever rule it? And first of all, no, it's peaceful. It's peaceful.
Yo,
It's
Robbie.
Shut up, Rich.
I'm trying to tell what Beaver's in fucking chat.
Shush. We don't need you to do that. Just message him.
You just tell them that you're like, what's wrong with this?
But when Muslims were ruling, when they had rule, that is peace to you.
Beaver wrote something to you.
Okay, so it was peace. God damn, Rich, you need to be kicked off the fucking stage. It's so obnoxious.
No, Beaver said hope is blocking people out of the room and they can't come back.
Okay. So
Okay, what obnoxious is you're
Hope is not blocking anyone.
I'm just telling you what Beaver said. I'm not telling you.
how to control yourself. Come on, man. Okay, so the last time we seen peace where all these three different faiths were living there together, it's the same people that brought the Jews back to that land.
it was, first of all, yeah, but there were Jews always in that land.
Yep.
Control yourselves. God damn.
Well, don't make dumb statements that you won't have.
Guys, come on, let Cairo speak for 1 minute. Let Cairo speak for 1 minute.
135 AD. 135 AD.
No, he's doing his original sand nigger bullshit where he just sits here and tries to talk like they were so fucking peaceful, kumbaya. Like,
You might not like what he says. But Pepe, you were the one that said the other day we should let people speak
That's
in their
true.
difference of opinion and let them finish. You said that to
Oh,
me, Pepe.
Pepe.
Oh, I did.
For me. He
Okay,
told
so
that to
allow
me.
Kara to.
But I was saying that is a fucking mod.
Well, I'm a mod. So Kara, finish what you have to say, dude.
Yeah, no. I'm saying as a mod, that's what you should do. I'm not a mod.
Okay, so allow Kara.
He's going to shut you up, Pepe.
Okay, Kara, you got a minute. I'll ring a bell after a minute.
I'll probably be done before a minute, but thank you. The last time we seen these three faiths living peacefully was through the same people that ended the Roman exile of Jews in that land, that brought them back, that sent for them when they took over from the Christians in the 7th century. Yes, they were living in peace. According to Jewish people, they were the ones saying that, oh, our brothers, the Ishmaelites, brought us back to the land. This is according to Jews. Okay, this is what they said. So now, we know that when Christians were in control of that land, it was not peaceful. When an Israeli regime was in control of that land, it was not peaceful. But don't make that out of history. History says that the only time that land where people were living in peace with one another was when the Muslims were in control.
All right, Pepe.
They're killing everybody?
Yeah, sure. So, okay, so we can talk about the fucking apes, the Ottomans that ended up ruling over the fucking place. Those barbarians ended up getting basically their land taken from them by the French and the British. So proper first world countries. But what I think is funny, no, hold on. What I think is funny is that it's peaceful when you have jizya, when you basically it can relegate the non-Muslims as second-class fucking citizens. It's peaceful. Why? Because people don't want to get their heads chopped off, and it's so fantastical. You pieces of shit. When you see that there's other people of other religion in your fucking land, that is it. Oh my God! How dare they? Oh, it's so horrible. But you guys have a double standard. It's bullshit.
Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Can I respond to that?
Are you going to give us old news again, Rafi?
No, not old news. Somebody is blocking Beaver from the. Can anybody check their block leads from the mods? I don't think it's you, Chuck.
I may block him. Let me see.
I haven't blocked him. I know. I checked.
Why would you block Beaver? What the fuck?
Blocked him.
I'll check. I do want to say though, real quick. Pepe, I think your response is very interesting. I think it's a little. I think the commentary and your response are a little narrow, because the Jews have been in that land for 3,000 years.
I said that earlier.
Yeah, he said that.
And like your entire point is, since the Christians and the Muslims were invented, there's been less peace. But that's not your point. But that is the reality, right? The Jews were in that land long before Christianity existed, long before Christianity had any kind of governmental control. Well, good, perfect.
Yeah, he said when the Jews ran it was like peaceful, and then he said when the Muslims came in, the Muslims
my whole point was not about who was there. It was about who was in power. Yep. And so he said that, the Jews came, and I did correct him. I said Jews have been there. And so he's
they've always been there.
But this is amazing thing. Whenever Muslims do not have the power and they can't rule over everybody and have their like basically caste system where all of the fucking infidels are lorded over in a humiliating fashion, somehow it's an injustice. It's so horrible. No, you fucking animals. If you can't subjugate other groups of people, you consider it non-peaceful. Because at the end of the day, you're kind of correct, because that's an affront to Islam. And this is where I think people are really, they've been so pussified about like not just calling it out. And Islam is a problem. It really is. Your religion is a problem. It's not a peaceful religion. Yes, there's some peaceful Muslims, but your religion literally have a jihadist that you worship, a fucking rapist, a warlord. It's a savage person.
Just let me know when you're done, because I'm going to intellect.
Yes, and you compare your fucking prophet to sure. Compare your prophet to Jesus. Jesus wasn't raping kids. He wasn't chopping people's heads off. He wasn't leading people into bloody battles. Yeah, there's a huge difference, and that is the problem.
Just let me know when you're done, you fool.
Oh, okay. I'm a fool. Okay, go ahead. I
He's
would
like
love to listen.
Gandhi.
I would love to listen to this enlightened third worlder,
That's right, Gandhi.
fucking camel fucker. Go ahead.
Let me know when you're done, man.
Go.
All right, thank you for that. So, Pepe, I don't know if you've ever picked up a history book or if you're just stupid, but maybe you didn't hear about the Roman exile of Jews and how they were banned from Jerusalem.
Romans weren't Christians.
According to Jewish people, who ended that ban of the Jews?
Yeah, you talking about the pagan Romans?
Those would be the Shiites, Cairo.
Yeah.
No, the Shiites did it. When did they do it?
It was the Persians. And by the way, they weren't even Shiites then; they were Zoroastrian.
I said the Roman exile of Jews.
Right? Yeah, it was Dariush from ancient Persia, who was Muslim. He was Zoroastrian.
Jeff, that's the best wine, Dariush. Have you had that?
When did that happen?
He said, when did that happen? He said, Jeff.
But I'm just curious when the Romans.
Like what date?
Okay, yeah, but when he gave you the fucking answer.
Okay, Mr.
Yeah, but this is what you fucking people do. You guys want to take credit for shit that came before you. You guys didn't invent math. You guys didn't invent math. You guys didn't invent alcohol. You guys didn't invent the alphabet. That was before Islam. You haven't invented shit since Muhammad.
Mr. Jeff, how did the Jews come back to Jerusalem after the Roman exile? When did it happen?
Apparently you were go ahead. Why don't you say how they did? Stop asking questions.
Welcome them with open arms.
Oh,
That's what they did.
Jeff, I know what's going on. He watched that movie where the guy has the mask and the Muslim guy's like, hey, let's not fight. And he's like, you Christians just leave here and stuff. And he's like, that's all he's seen. He's seen the movie. About Jerusalem.
Cairo, why don't you answer your own fucking question? Because I answered it with history, and apparently that's not good enough.
Cairo's seen a movie on Netflix.
Maybe you haven't read a book, Mr. Jeff. Don't worry. That's why I'm here.
Oh, that's not going to turn out well for you, Cairo.
Okay. So that's why I'm here. So, in the 7th century, Mr. Jeff, I'll tell you how the Roman exile of Jews ended. In the 7th century, Mr. Jeff, under the second caliph, Umar bin Khattab, everybody has a phone, they can Google it, okay? He is the one.
Okay, Cairo, are you under the impression that history started in the 7th century? No, you would be, because see, this is the problem. The Muslims think that their calendar is the only calendar that matters.
Are you an idiot? When did it end, Mr. Jeff?
When did what end?
The Roman occupation. No, you mean the Roman occupation.
Which one?
Rome's exile of Jews.
He's talking about 7th century.
Okay, well, you're in the 7th century because history started then because you're a Muslim.
No, I'm talking about.
Okay, look, there are a few instances.
You idiot kept yelling, "Oh, the Jews leave."
How does the 7th century relate to what's going on today? Like every time you type something in here,
the Muslims.
hey, stop, Rich. I don't need you to explain my points because I can't. Every time you come in here, like you got what is it, Soren? You got these other fucking twits. You go back to the 7th century. You want to go back to time. I don't care, but you continuously go back to like, oh, the Romans, and then it was the Ottomans, and then there was this one point. You forgot about the numerous attacks that were going on inter-tribes. Like, you left off those genocides in mass that you guys were doing, but, hats off, Jay, because you had, like, what, a week of fucking peace amongst one group, and then before you fucking tried to eliminate them? Like, literally, when the Israelis came on board, or the Jewish people came out on fucking hulking ships with holes in them, rusted out, walking by wagons, literally by wagons and carts, pushing them across fucking continents to go into Israel in the 1900s there, buddy. Then they had to fight 6 fucking nations with no help from anybody but Czechoslovakia. Now you guys are like, oh, blah, 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 this. So, again, this whole Muslim, is fine. You guys are fighting amongst yourselves. You've got Kurds, Shias. You guys fight consistently. There is not a period in time anywhere in Muslim history that there is peace. There is not one historical book that can highlight it outside of maybe a fucking holiday. And even then, I would argue that's probably not peace because you have to have peace for more than a fucking day. But you guys don't really fucking do that shit. And you go back to this time of 7th century saying the Jews are the fucking problem, continuously saying the Jews are the problem. But in reality, the problem is the fact that you couldn't fucking govern yourselves. You can't build yourself. When we look at today, instead of taking money to actually build schools, hospitals, water, infrastructure, fucking desalination plants, fucking do anything to move, even remove the dino juice from the fucking ground, you guys can't do that without fucking massive fighting. And you, by the way, couldn't even move the dino juice out of the ground without, guess what? Everybody else in the world coming together going, here's a there, here's a well, here's a pump, here's people that do it, here, we'll build a school to educate you on it. So again, like, Jeff's right. And again, I don't give a fuck what happened with Roman soldiers in antiquity, the Bronze Age. I don't give a fuck what fucking what is it? What did you say, Pepe? Camel humper, or fucking what some Jewish guy said in the 7th fucking century when it comes to what's going on today. Because quite frankly, all you've demonstrated is that the only time you want to highlight your successes through a fucking hundreds of years of failure is on fucking one little fucking tiny month out of somewhere in antiquity and think somehow you own on.
Here's the thing. This is the fucked up part. We are expecting these monkeys to build schools and hospitals and make them better. It's not going to work.
Cairo, I just want to let you hang yourself. So, in what year in the
Shut your mouth, Jeff's talking.
Yeah, Cairo, in what year are you referring to in the 7th century? What leader, what empire?
Maybe you didn't hear me.
He doesn't know.
Year 634 to 637 under the second caliph, would have been Kitover.
Yeah, except that's not the history.
You don't know this, Abby.
Except that's not the history.
Abby,
That's not Cairo. That's not the history.
Can you tell these ignorant people who kept killing Jews and who had to save them, Abby?
That's not the history. The Jews returned in 614 with the blessing of the Sassanid Empire. The Sassanids.
And then
Persians.
And then who conquered the Sassanids?
The Persians
Who
brought
conquered
the
the
Jews back.
Sassanids? You ignorant twat. When?
I'm not ignorant because you're misquoting history, bro.
I'm about to prove to you you're ignorant because I'm about to prove it to you. Who conquered and first at that time?
I'm not ignorant because you misquoted history, sir.
Just let me know when you're done. I'll educate you.
Your statement was very clearly that Omar, the Caliph in 634 brought the Jews back. No, it was 614, a different empire.
Okay.
Now your point is that another empire took over in 634, which we can fact check. I encourage everyone to fact check Cairo because he's probably wrong.
Right now, no problem.
But at the end of the day, your point was that the Jews came back because of this empire. That's fake. The Jews came back because of the Persians, just like I said, Dariush in 614.
Okay, are you done?
I think I'm done.
So now I'm about to educate you. Okay, no problem.
No, don't educate me. Why don't you do some Googling first?
You're ignorant. Okay, no problem. So
I'm not ignorant.
okay, so Romans, Christians were in control of the land, and they were in battles and war and skirmishes with the Sassanid Empire. Now there was a period of time for around 10 years. The Sassanids came back, conquered majority of the Levant, even conquered the Holy Land. But the Jews came back after 7 years roughly and took the land back. Where the Christians came back and took the land back. Okay, Mr. Jeff, I'm way more knowledgeable about the history than you. When they took the land back...
I hope that makes you feel better about yourself, but I've already corrected you 3 times.
Weren't the Assassinates, weren't they killed by other Muslims because they get literally, that's where the word assassin comes from, because they literally murdered all of their political enemies?
We have a Jew in the room too, Abby, maybe you can educate them.
There's a bunch of fucking Jews in the room.
So now...
Yeah, Cairo, I'm a Jew.
When the people that believe in a...
I'm also an Arab. Isn't that confusing?
The people that believe a dying rising man god who died on a stick, they came back, they took the land.
Yeah, it's 2 sticks.
And then who brought the Jews back.
Okay, why are you mocking Jesus, saying a guy who died on the sticks? But I mean, if we're gonna talk about, I'm not even a religious person, and I think it's largely bullshit. But when I look at your prophet, that crusty, sandy, dirty fucking ape that comes from the Arabian Peninsula, this fucking warlord with the goddamn following, like, and of course we can't find anything. It's centuries of no trace of anything relating back to Muhammad. You had a bunch of fucking primitive nomadic people that carried the word orally, and then they put it into writing and made the fuck time. And quite frankly, it's so insulting. Look at your fucking, you dirty fucking, you people and your dirty fucking shitholes. You guys are trash.
Let it go.
Hold on, Pepe, I love you, but I just got a bunch of back channel messages saying, are you using a big mic? Because
No, he's using a regular mic.
He's using a regular mic.
Yeah,
that sounds like a big mic.
Yeah, you follow my lead, boy. Go ahead, Ruffy.
No, I'm just asking.
No, just let him crash out. We were all enjoying it, including you.
No, but I just think it's fucking.
Come on, Pepe, go back to Chempin.
I just think it's ridiculous. Like, you want to sit here and
Cairo's
that
on
little,
the phone call.
oh, he is.
Cairo,
I just want to know if Cairo likes trains.
What's that, Jeff?
I bet Cairo loves trains.
Autistic.
I also don't believe in a dying rising man god who died on a stick.
Okay, where is your prophet?
Again, why do you have you play so fast and loose with history? He died in 2 sticks. Like, accurate.
And then also Cairo. I love how you guys use that. I love how you guys use that against Jesus. And you say anybody who's hung upon a tree is accursed. Like, that's the whole fucking point, dumbass. He takes upon the curse. Like, you're so fucking stupid. You dumbass Muslims are like, he was hung on a tree. That means he's cursed.
Okay, Rich.
Like, that was the whole point. Dumbass.
Okay, but here's the funny part.
On the curse.
Okay, here's the funny part is that we have. Okay, Rich, hold on. We can look at the Prophet Muhammad, and then we have Jesus. Okay, look at the people. Here's my source. We can look at the people. We can look at the religion, the Christians. Okay, that ended up Jesus ended up promoting. What do you have? The most powerful countries in the fucking world, the leaders of the world. One country that's primarily Christian literally can dominate the world. Now we can look at Christianity. Now we can look at amazing. We can look at of course Islam, which your fucking faggot pedophile prophet ended up promoting. And what do we have? A bunch of third world fucking shitholes. It's a fucking mud religion.
Do you guys want to know something that's
gutter.
fucking
Hold on, Rich, it's not the time when I'm talking to you. Okay, you literally have a mud religion. It's fucking garbage. You people run nothing. You guys are trash. You guys are the dirt of the fucking world. You guys are gross. Okay. Literally, you guys live in the most backward places in the fucking world, despite how much money you have. That is the difference between Christianity and Islam. You guys are disgusting parasitic
I have a really good
cockroaches.
question for Cairo. Cairo, can I ask you a question?
Jesus Christ, Rich, why do you have to?
Oh my God, you're so long-winded, Pepe. Shut up.
No, you're just you ruin everything on the goddamn stage.
Yeah, you're gonna love this, Pepe. Chill out. Cairo, I have a question. There was a Christian who was debating. There was a Christian theologian, Cairo, who was debating a Muslim sheikh. He's Sunni. And the question that he asked was this. Prophet Muhammad was 54 years old when he consummated the marriage with Aisha when she was 9 years old. And he asked her, he said, are you aware that the average depth of a vaginal canal... The average depth of a 9-year-old girl's vaginal canal is 2.1 inches. So are you saying to us that Prophet Muhammad's penis is smaller than 2.1 inches? Or are you saying that he destroyed her insides and that's why she was never able to conceive a child?
Okay. So that being said, maybe since this is what he likes to talk about, tell me about
Yeah, Rebecca. Say Rebecca. Say Rebecca. We all know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, so I'm gonna talk to you.
Abby, I have an answer for this. Watch.
I'm gonna
It's really
answer
simple.
because there's Hebrew on it.
Oh
if
my
you
God,
read the
Abby,
Torah.
just 2 seconds. Watch this. Cairo, why is it that you can't defend your fucking religion, but you have to do whataboutism and talk about other shit? Why can't you just answer the question? Are you saying that Prophet Muhammad's penis was smaller than 2.1 inches? Or are you saying that he destroyed Aisha's vaginal tract and that's why she wasn't able to conceive a child?
Hey, about Isaac, Mary, and Rebecca at 3?
Why do you have to do whataboutism? Are you not able to stand on your own religion?
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Why can't you say religion? How about this, Cairo? As soon as you answer the question, we'll go to Rebecca.
Okay, no problem. So what you say about Isaac, Mary, and
Okay,
Rebecca?
so are you saying that Prophet Muhammad's penis was smaller than 2.1 inches, or are you saying that he destroyed her insides?
He's not going to answer it, Rich.
I know he's not going to, because he's a dishonest.
Okay, so then just drop it.
He's a dirty fucking muscle piece of shit.
Since Cairo won't address your question head on, I'm just going to point out that they probably use a metric system.
Yeah, Rebecca was carrying jugs of water, giving water to the animals, and sitting down talking to her mother about getting married. That sounds like a typical. All right.
You have sources.
Oh, you're so stupid.
You have no sources.
Yeah.
The source is the Torah. Listen.
My 3-year-old can barely pick up a
No. The source is the Torah. There's no other source. It's right there. Read it. Read it in English or hold it. You asked. Read it in English or read it in Hebrew. It says the same thing. It says the same thing. I just said there's one source. There's one source. Okay, so show me, please,
Okay, no problem.
throughout.
I will do that after you, because now you're here. Perfect, Abby. I don't know why you have been ignoring me this whole time.
I haven't been ignoring you.
I rudely interrupted. Go ahead, Abby.
Excuse me, read the Torah and we can give you the Hebrew. No, don't interrupt because this is a subject you know shit about, okay?
I know.
You don't. What was your, if you know so much, tell me what your parsha was. What was your parsha when you got bar mitzvah, you idiot? Okay, this one we happen to know. Read would you like me to read the Torah portion to you? Want it in Hebrew or in English? Jeff, can you chant it?
Sorry.
Jeff, can you chant it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I should look it up.
Yes, it's gonna be, let me find the source in, it's in Bereshit.
Abby, when did the Roman exile of Jews?
We're talking about Bereshit right now, so.
Yeah, 6:14. You misquoted it earlier, Cairo.
When did the Roman exile?
6:13. So
Yeah, we're not changing the topic right now. We're on a topic.
Cairo, you misquoted history earlier. I called you out, and you should accept that.
I have
Cairo, I have a very important question for you, though. Cairo, do you like trains a lot? Cairo, what's your favorite type of locomotive?
Jeff, our guy, so I can relate. But I am autistic.
Where are your sources, Jeff?
What source? Where's your source, Cairo?
Well, I have Jewish sources, Christian sources, and Muslim. Which one?
Yeah, but I would like to start with the Bible. Just give me the Bible.
Bring your source that says 634 AD. It's incorrect.
Tell us in the Talmud.
Just because you have sources doesn't mean it's an accurate source.
Tell us in the Talmud. Abby.
Reading the Torah, there's a big difference, sweetheart. One is
Are you rejecting the oral law?
Yeah, one is just a hadith or tafsir, and the other is the actual scripture. You fucking retard.
That's fake.
Yeah.
Genesis 24. It's Bereshit 24.
More important than the written law.
The Talmud is just history and commentary, Cairo, so shut the fuck up.
Why are we trying to teach Cairo how Judaism works?
He's stupid.
I don't know if you know about the oral law.
Yeah, we know about the oral law, Cairo. We know more than you.
Cairo, allow Abby to finish and just mute up for
Or
a
you
second.
can spend time in the audience.
So it's Bereshit. It's Bereshit 20. The original text is in Genesis 24, and it describes her as a young woman, unmarried, capable of drawing water and carrying those jugs of water and watering 10 camels. A physically pretty demanding task that indicated that she was a young adult or a teenager, not a toddler. that's in the Torah. That's the source.
Looks like you just got debunked. Okay, you have a pedophile warlord. Okay, literally, your prophet is a pedophile. Okay, it's indisputable. And you know what's really funny is you guys point. Hold on, shut your dirty mouth. Now, you guys cannot. Okay, deny the fact that Aisha was cleaning cum stains off of her dress when she was 9 years old.
No, that was little boys.
All you can do is try to. All you can
She
do
was
is
cleaning.
stop.
Cleaning.
Rich.
You got it wrong.
Rich.
It says
Stop.
that Muhammad went to the river to do prayers and wudu with young boys.
Rich.
When he returned, it
Like,
says that
you're fucking
Aisha
up.
had to clean cum stains off of Muhammad's
Okay,
clothes.
Rich, stop.
So I'm coming on.
Am I going to get a chance to speak or no? Let me know now.
It was a little.
If I was a mod, you would have been put down in the audience for a long time. I mean, this is.
I'm trying to get you a great beat, Pepe.
Why can
But
You know how to know more me.
Rich, just let him talk.
I know, but you got it wrong. That's all.
Rich, let him talk. Okay.
Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Okay, what we've never heard, what you do not hear from Muslims is an actual defense of what prophet the Prophet Muhammad has done. Okay, rest in peace. What you get is basically just them saying, "Oh, but what about these Christians?" Okay, but you guys can never prove anything, and once again, you guys are the ones that are taught that you should aspire to live your life in the image of Muhammad because he was the perfect man. With Jesus, it's quite a bit different. He's the Son of God. He's without sin. We're not God, and we are not without sin. We cannot, we cannot live like him.
And when the Christians do murder in his name, they go against Jesus' team.
One second. Let Kairo's been trying to speak. You guys are just all teaming up on him. Let him say whatever he wants to say. And you guys can continue debunking it or piling up on it.
Okay, we will. But Pepe, you gotta have a better memory.
Cairo needs to trigger the rules for this to continue. Cairo, continue speaking.
Yeah, thank you for that, Rafi. So yes, people are going to say a bunch of things and critique a marriage from 1,400 years ago. They don't want to critique a marriage that Isaac had with Rebecca when she was 3.
She was not 3.
Not 3.
All right, that's what the Talmud says, Abby. I understand you don't.
Talmud does not.
She
and the
just
Torah.
read it to you,
I just
fucking
read you the Torah. I'm going to continue reading it if you like more Torah.
Rafi, you have to allow Abby to moderate.
No, hold on, Cairo. Can you please bring some receipts, provide evidence?
I'll do that, Abby.
The Talmud does say that, Rafi.
What?
It gives a commentary. It
There
says
was a commentary
there's a commentary that says she may be 3 and then she
They're
might
trying
be
to
like
do the
13.
calculation of when all the children were born. However, if you read the Torah, which is the source that everyone is trying to then have commentary on, not only did she carry jugs, but she was old enough to inquire who the man was, and old enough to know, to understand, to cover her face with a veil as she got near him. This is not what a 3-year-old does.
Well, yeah, but Rafi, it does say 3 in one commentary, and the other says it may be like 13 or something, or 14. So, like, there's 2 different commentaries on it. There's one in the
That's the
Talmud.
whole point of the Talmud.
Yeah, they argue with each other.
It doesn't sanitize the conversation. It records the wrong opinions.
Yep.
Like, that's how the Talmud works. It's what people don't understand. Like, it has all sorts of things that are incorrect. That, like, it's why Jews are lawyers.
It's basically Jews fighting with each other over rabbinical law. They disagree with each other.
I mean, that is accurate because it's commentaries. It's commentaries. Commentaries, history, all that, blah, blah. So, Cairo, the thing is, Cairo, you wouldn't disagree. You wouldn't disagree in the tafsir. You wouldn't Hold on, Cairo. God damn it! I'm just trying to make an example. I'm making a fucking example that you can understand. You would not disagree in Bukhari's fucking. Oh my God.
Cairo, continue.
I know. I'm trying to make a fucking example that you would understand. When they have the tafsir that says the iddah that's given for young girls. Oh my God.
Okay, Rich.
Go ahead, you fucking faggot. Not you, Rafi.
Okay. So, yes, they're in the Talmud. It are people that say she was 3. I know people don't like to hear that, but that's the truth. There is.
It's fine. No one's running away from that.
Yeah, we just showed you what the
It's
scripture
not the
says.
accepted opinion from the Talmud.
Guys, give him 40 seconds. Give him 40 seconds without interrupting him. Just 40 seconds, Jeff.
No,
40
this is a stupid argument. It's legal to marry a girl at 9 in Iraq today.
Now it's stupid.
Like, it's a stupid argument. In half of the Muslim world, you can marry a 9-year-old today. Cairo, today, not in 700, not in 1300 BC. Today, I can marry a 9-year-old in Iraq.
Cairo probably has.
Lost the multiple wives, don't forget.
Cairo, where are you from? Can you marry a 9-year-old there?
I'm from America, and Mr. Jeff, I don't know if you know about American history.
We need to deport you fucking people. Like, this is the fucked up part. How do we let a bunch of fucking apes like you into our goddamn country with your backward,
Cairo, you have
with your
an accent.
backward
Where are you
fucking
from?
morals?
Where's he from originally?
I blame you, Pepe. It was the white people that let them in.
Well, that is largely true. The white people let them in, and I've been trying to correct them. It is obscene we let these kinds of people in our country.
What, Bradley? Are we really missing out on some insight here?
Well, listen, I don't.
Just let me know when I can speak, because these guys can't.
You can speak. You can speak.
You can speak after you tell us what is your favorite locomotive.
Okay, you gotta listen to the other lot too. What did you say, Jeff? What does he need to say?
I want to know what his favorite locomotive is, because we know he loves trains.
I like the Acela.
That's like you.
Yeah,
We didn't ask you, goddamn autist. Shut the fuck up.
Give him a pity laugh.
I love the Acela.
So yeah, thanks. So you guys brought up this argument, but suddenly now,
We've already conceded the Talmud says it, faggot.
Oh, Africa.
Can I understand one thing?
We're saying the Torah doesn't say it, you dumbass.
Hold on, guys. Cairo, let me ask you a different question. In all seriousness, where's this question going? What are you trying to rebuttal?
He's just
We
trying
said
to drag
Muhammad was a pedophile.
He's trying to distract us that in 12 countries right now you can marry a 9-year-old. They all happen to be Muslim.
Yeah, Pepe said the Prophet Muhammad was a pedophile for fucking a 9-year-old little girl.
I want to hear his response. Shut up.
He's not going to answer. He doesn't answer questions.
Well, hold up.
Oh, that is
Cairo,
attorney present.
Cairo, are you answering questions? Because you can't have like a little conversation without answering. You have to go back and
I'm
forth.
going to answer questions, yes.
Okay, so does he answer questions?
No, he didn't answer the 2.1-inch depth of the little girl's vagina. Ask Jeff that.
I don't need to ask about it.
Jeff, did he answer the 2.1-inch vagina depth?
I still think it was metric.
Yeah, I know, but did he answer it, Jeff?
He did not answer.
He started screaming about Rebecca, and
because inches were not invented at the time.
Yeah, this is AIDS. Like, this is, I don't know where this
metrics
conversation is
existed
going.
either.
This is so fucking obnoxious.
It's cubits.
Are you fools done?
So, Cairo, can you go, since
Dude, let Cairo go so that this fucking idiot can get it out of his system.
I'll put you in the goddamn Filipino. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, Cairo, answer my fucking question. Was
you gonna let Rich take over the damn room?
Rich, yeah, I'll put you in the audience.
No, move Pepe.
No, I'm not moving Pepe. Pepe is behaving.
You know, he's nice to crash out when I ask fucking Cairo a question.
I don't give a shit. Stop asking Cairo questions.
Oh my God, shut your mouth, Rafi.
Holy fuck.
Alright, Cairo. God. Okay, I'll ask Cairo again. Cairo.
Don't ask Cairo that thing.
He didn't answer the question. You said he has to answer the question.
He doesn't need to answer.
Oh, you dirty Russian Slav.
You got an Uno reverse.
You fucking slave.
I gave him an Uno reverse.
You're a fucking slave. I'm sending you back to Egypt.
Done.
One-way ticket. Fucking boat trip.
Hey, Rad,
Speak. I told you already 100 times. Speak. Fuck.
well, people keep interrupting you.
I understand. Just continue speaking.
Okay, so the Quran doesn't give an age about the Prophet's marriage. The Torah doesn't give an age about Isaac and Rebecca's marriage. There are, in the Talmud, there are different reports about she was either 3 or she was 13. In the Hadith, there are different reports that she was 9 or she was 17. Same way there's different reports, there's different reports in the Hadith. No problem. We can move along with that. That being said,
So I have a question, Cairo. May I ask you a question? Cairo,
Cairo, you shut your mouth when Abby talks.
Cairo, I have a question for you. Cairo, since you have
Hold on, Cairo.
do you have a lot of history now? Hold on, guy. About cultures. So every
Hold on, I'm muting everybody. Pyro, I'm muting you, everybody, Abby. So, guys, 1 second. Abby, as a mod, she can interject at any point of time. But he said, let's move on from this topic. So let's see if you guys want to move on from this topic. You guys
I want to move on
to this topic.
I want to move on.
So he's moving on. So let's move on because we're gonna go back into this topic. We have Rich. He's gonna bring us back into this fucking rabbit hole. And we're gonna fucking continue going through the shit again. So Cairo, go. You said you want to move on. Move on from the Talmud, the Quran, and everything.
Now
I asked him one question he never answered.
Shut up.
So somebody also tried to bring up, the religion, is barbaric, it's a bunch of violence. I don't know if they know this, but the Bible literally advocates for menticide. It literally says if you rape a woman, you give her father 50 shekels. You rape her. The Quran doesn't teach none of this.
Okay, Cairo.
That's Deuteronomy 22, 28 through 29. It doesn't say that.
Now I'm gonna stop you right now. So great, you just said something about the rate 50 shekels. Could you now stop? We're gonna let you continue speaking. If you are arguing good faith, I need you to find this and show me where this is.
It's Deuteronomy 22, 28 through 29.
I thought you don't know this, right?
It's talking about a shotgun wedding. It's talking about the woman. The reason it says the word rape is because the woman doesn't have the legal authority to give away her virginity. Only the father can give away her virginity. So any man that takes the virginity is a rapist because he's a thief. And it says because the woman didn't cry out, which means that it was consensual, that she was hooking up with some dude who she wasn't betrothed to, and there was no fucking dowry given, that the man is forced to pay 50 shekels, which is a shotgun wedding, and then he has to marry her and can never divorce her. It's Deuteronomy 22, 28 through 29. If you also read 25 through 27, it says, and for the woman who cries out when she's been seized, and the man takes her, and he takes her virginity, it says when she cries out, then it says the man is to be put to death, and she is declared innocent and not of doing any wrong.
Right now, Asper said, yeah, it might
be Deuteronomy 22, 25 through 29. One delineates between rape. One delineates between rape, which is 25 through 27, where the guy's put to death and she's completely innocent. And 28 through 29 is talking about two people who are having premarital sex, and then they force them into a shotgun marriage where the man is no longer ever allowed to divorce her.
Rich, I've got a... Whataboutism is how inaccurate it always is.
I know.
Inaccurate.
Read Deuteronomy 22, 25 through 29. And Cairo, just remember, you just stole this. You stole this entire fucking argument from Zakir Naik and fucking Ali Dawa, these fucking Muhammad hijab faggots.
Hold on, Cairo.
Stop watching YouTube, faggot.
I wanna know, Cairo. Now, forget about Richard. We're having a conversation.
Ali Dawa got his ass beat. God Logic beat the shit out of fucking Muhammad hijab.
Hold
God
on.
Logic did what?
Okay, everybody shut the fuck up. Cairo, just between me and you, what did Rich say that was wrong? I'm just curious. You guys are having a debate. What did he say that was wrong?
He said
He's never read the verses.
The Rich just said, Azra or Rich, whatever his name is, he just said, yeah, the book might say rape,
I
but
didn't say
it
that.
wasn't really. That's what he said.
No, explain what it means in the context of the meaning of the word rape.
Hold on. Can you read?
I did. Dumbass.
Can we take hold on. So Cairo.
I don't need your explanation about it. Might
Is a Muslima girl allowed, permitted in Islam to give away her virginity? No, hold on, Rafi, shut the fuck up for just 2 seconds. In Islam, I'm the scholar on this shit, so just hold the fuck up, Cairo. In Islam, no, I know Cairo doesn't. Listen, Cairo, is a young woman who's a Muslima, is a young Muslima woman permitted to give away her goddamn fucking virginity, you fucking Muslim piece of shit.
Boy.
Is a Muslim woman permitted to give away her virginity, or does it have to be given by her father through marriage?
Okay, so
What if you have a daughter and she's 16 and she goes out and has premarital sex? Do you consider that rape? Because the man does not have the authority to take her fucking virginity because you are her father. You are the custodian of her virginity. You are the one who gives her hand away in marriage. You are the one who permits a man to enter into your daughter through marriage, you dumbass. And anything outside of that is considered fucking rape. It is a legal terminology when it says this, but it says the woman did fucking not cry out, which means it is consensual on her behalf, but because legally she's not allowed or permitted to give away her virginity, the same way that you could commit an honor killing upon your daughter for dishonoring your family for having premarital sex. In Islam, it says you could kill your daughter if she goes and fucks somebody during premarital sex, and you could kill him. But the reality is in Judaism and also Christianity, it says that if the girl is going and having premarital sex, he has to pay 50 coins of shekels of silver, and then it says that they have to be forced to marriage, and then he's not allowed to divorce her. You dumb fucking sharmuta.
So now this ignorant twat.
Go read Deuteronomy 22, 28 through 29. Stop goddamn fucking reciting goddamn Muhammad Hijab and Zakir Naik. Muhammad Hijab got his ass kicked by Avery God Logic. You fucking stupid goddamn Lamar.
So that being said, this bird in the room just says, hey, it might say rape, but it wasn't really rape because she didn't cry.
Which bird? The one that talked to fucking Isa? Which bird? The one that spoke to Isa Ben Miriam, you fucking faggot?
Oh, hold on. Cairo, that's because it doesn't actually say rape.
It doesn't. It says that he's
Cairo.
It says
That's
he's.
Cairo, that's
Yeah,
because
Jeff,
if
it
you use
says
your
he's.
thinking head, if you use your thinking head, it doesn't actually mean that.
Correct, because it says seized, and the word seized in context actually means to take.
Thank you for
Because
that.
he took her virginity without lawful authority.
So now,
Because only the father is the one.
Cairo, why don't you concede because you sound dumb?
Yeah, here comes Zig to fucking suck on Kyra's dick.
Yeah, you dirty autistic black. You goddamn right. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
I
up.
know. We had this argument yesterday, you dumb faggot. You're
Because you're an illiterate retard, that's why.
Oh, I'm an illiterate retard that it says the word
You motherfuckers lie to defend all your all the disgusting shit your religion says you guys lie to defend it, bro, and it's clear as fucking day.
You're such a fucking retard. You're such a
And you're a dirty autistic black. Shut the fuck
I know.
up. Shut the
You're a
fuck up.
midwit. That's all that matters. Kyra's retarded, but at least you're a midwit.
when the Torah teaches to shmenicide toddlers and infants,
Men, women, and children, and animals? Yeah.
What is shmenicide?
Jeff, he's used to talking on TikTok. He's used to TikTok. Shmenicide is genocide. Grape is rape.
Oh, those people?
Yeah, he's a brainwashed fucking TikTok fag.
Are you a TikTok?
Yeah,
He's a TikToker. Because he's under 18, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff, I think the rules permit, they state that if you're under 18, you're not allowed to be on the app. You should be on social audio app. So I think you need to move Cairo down, sorry.
You know, 50 shekels in those days was a lot of money, by the way.
Yeah, it was 100 if you weren't raped.
The fact that he's under 18,
I don't know.
If she's a virgin, it was 100.
Cairo, are you a child? Like
He is an actual child. He's like 16.
This is
We shouldn't be engaging in this conversation with him, Jeff. Sorry.
But the fact that he's under 18, like
Jewish women are being forced to marry them.
That's why he doesn't mind being wrong about everything. He's a child.
Yeah, like Muhammad liked him.
Have killed 100 million more people than Walter.
So is he Pakistani by any chance?
I don't know what he is. I think he's Black
You
American.
guys are tyrannical. You guys are.
He's not black.
It was a joke because then he would be
Who's
called a
killed
slave.
who? Who's killed who?
Muslims.
You want
He's talking. No, he's misquoting.
You want
Abby, he's misquoting what the atheists have done. What secular people.
I know. We can look. To be
They
fair,
kill
we
100
can look
million people
at
that follow
like Pol Pot and we can look at the Chinese and we can look at Joseph Stalin and of course the Bolsheviks before them. It does kind of map out, but at the end of the day, he is just a kid, and so guys like
He's retarded. Yeah.
like, no, hold on, stop.
But does he not have his favorite train yet?
Choo choo.
Bro, why do you
I know,
keep
but,
referring
like,
to-
I'm
because
used to going
autistic
back and
people
forth
love
with
trains,
adults,
Cairo.
but I'm not.
Pepe, little
He's
boy.
calling me autistic.
Pepe, little boy.
Yeah, but he is
Pepe's old
he is a
enough to be
child.
your dad.
Pepe or Abby or Raph.
I'm definitely old enough to be
Yeah.
a dad. I'm just saying, like, we should not be
Who has
engaging with
killed
them this way.
Pepe? Because I've answered many questions. Who has killed in history? Who has killed,
Muslims.
slaughtered more people? Christians or
Muslims.
Bring a source. Bring a source.
Yeah, Muslims. Yeah, you slaughtered your way across North Africa.
Bring a source.
Entire Middle East. Yeah.
I challenge you. Bring a source.
I mean, atheists are definitely number one, but Muslims are close second.
Okay, I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
Wait,
Of course,
wait.
the numbers when it comes to, hold on, Rich. The numbers
You have
when it
to-
comes
you have
to
to factor in modern countries. Modern
Rich, I don't
countries
need
are
your help.
secular.
Rich, I don't need
Well,
your
no,
help.
modern countries are
Rich, I
secular.
don't
Yeah.
need your help. Rich, I don't need your help,
Oh,
please.
you dumbass.
So when we're trying to compare the hold on, when we're trying to compare
Modern countries are secular.
Cairo, the problem is though is that when we look at countries, okay, at least especially in recent history, you have a huge bloom in the number of the Muslim population, and so it's if you can look at Christians. Perhaps throughout history, with their longer history, I don't know, that could be, but I'm going to go ahead and look it up right now.
Yeah, look it up.
Well, the problem is when you search it, it's going to incorporate all the fucking secular countries that exist for the last like 200 years.
I get that.
It's going to be like, oh, America's killed this amount of people.
And I get
Well,
that, and
America's
that
never
is
been a
one of the
country.
biggest differences between.
That's the problem with searches.
Sure, so that is one of the biggest differences between Islam and Christianity. So, like, we have a pope. For example, he's somebody, like, whenever there's a war, it doesn't matter who the wars, it can be between two Christian countries, it can be between Christians and Muslims, it can be between the Jews and the Muslims, like we see in Palestine. They're going to say, oh, it's against humanity, it's so bad, it's violent, no, we can't do this, the suffering, it's like that's a typical Christian response. They're not, hold on. They're not.
That's why you guys have
Yeah, no, so basically, Rich, shut your fucking mouth and let me
You
finish.
should have said that to Cara.
Rich, shut your fucking mouth and let me, Rich. So, the reality is, though, is that our religion, I think, this is my honest stance.
Religion is a genocidal.
I think that what Christianity does is it neuters, and I'm being dead serious when I say this, it neuters Christians. So in other words, it will blunt the response to their enemies, because it's religiously, that's kind of like what Christianity does. You have these primal urges, but you should not do it. When it comes to it, we can go down politically how this affects us, whether it's immigration. When you look at Christians, they're very pro-immigrant. They're very, we're all children of God, yada, 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 take care of the sick and the poor, just like flood your fucking country with a bunch of third worlders. Oh yeah, I know these people did horrible things, but it's so ungodly how you're reacting and killing them and yada, yada. That is Christianity. The difference is your religion.
Source, man.
Your religion is literally October 7th. Your religion is literally, Mom, look what I did. I just cut this fucking Yehud, out of the belly of this pregnant bitch. Oh yeah, we're kidnapping this stupid whore. Oh, she's dead now. But look, I'm gonna parade her dead body, and once I get back to the Gaza Strip. That is your fucking religion. You guys are fucking sick pieces of shit. Your religion it's almost maps onto, like, if we were to look at Satanism. Like, your religion is so fucking grotesque. It's so inhumane. Like, you people are fucking garbage.
Okay, you'll never get away from that. Your book allows genocide.
I know. You know what? I cannot wait. Okay, despite the fact that you're on your team, is I cannot wait until. You know how more and more people continually, the more people that are Muslim that live, especially in Western countries, the more tiresome you guys become, and the more the people end up voting far right. And I've been saying this for years. I cannot wait until when you're bitching and screaming and crying and holding on to your mother, saying, please don't deport us. All of you fucking parasites, go back to the fucking shitholes you came from.
Oh, it's gonna be worse than that in Europe.
Fuck your religion. Fuck all of you people.
Yeah, it's gonna be worse than that, Pepe, in Europe coming up real soon. It's not gonna be deport them. It's gonna be we need to fucking kill them.
Right, Arrow's saying the Bible supports genocide, but the Quran not only supports but cheers genocide, and Muslims around the world still quote it.
Well, the Quran's for all times. It's for today. Yep, it's for the Quran's for all times. It's for today. Like, you're talking about something that happened thousands of years ago, Kyra, and you're like, oh no, your book says that you did it this time, but go read your book that says that it's permissible to do it today. You fucking retard.
How do you feel about female mutilation?
He's on mute. He's on
a phone call.
Oh.
His hand lives in the audience calling him.
He's talking to some 9-year-old.
Yeah. Muslims are so insufferable.
Well, children are insufferable. I don't know why he's in the room.
But I do have to agree that the Jews are just as guilty as the Muslims when they do this. And they're like, yeah, but look what the Christians have done throughout the last 2,000 years. And I'm like, yeah, but just go to the words of Jesus. Like, the only example... Don't do the same thing.
That's exactly why I say, why are we looking at history when you can marry a 9-year-old in Iraq, in Sudan, in Iran?
But my point is that I'm trying to delineate is the two. That if a person were to actually live the life that Christ prescribes to do, then you would be loving the person who's about to cut your fucking head off and praying for them and asking God to forgive this person for what they're about to do, like Stephen did when he was about to be stoned to death. And then here's the example of Muhammad, which is anyone who curses you, curse them back. Anyone who steals your land, fight them, lay wait and besiege and kill the disbelievers of Allah and force them to the narrow part of the road, kill all the fucking polytheists who, it says in Surah 9, Ayah 30, it says the Jews are polytheists because they say Ezra is the son of God, which it doesn't say that, and that the Christians are polytheists because they believe that Jesus is the son of God, which they're not polytheists either because they believe in the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, truly existing as one God, a hypostatic union, the Echad, the compound unity, one God, 3 persons. So like the fucking Muslims are ridiculous. But if you were actually to practice Islam to the letter of the fucking law, shut the fuck up, Pepe, you faggot, you dirty Mexican. If you were to actually practice Islam to the letter of the law, then you would be a fucking ISIS fighter. If you were actually to practice Christianity to the letter of the fucking law, then you would emulate Christ, just like Stephen did. When he was about to be stoned to death by Paul, he cried out to God and said, Lord, forgive them, for they know what they're doing. And it said God made him fall asleep, which means made him die. Like, if you're going to emulate Christ, then you wouldn't have fucking went and did the Inquisition and Crusades and slaughtered a bunch of people.
That's my point, is that, like, there is this... I do believe that the Christian religion, and, you know, I know what I'm saying is so blasphemous, I feel like I'm going to be struck to hell, you know, probably belong there if I'm being honest, but, you know, it does, for example... The fact that we show a level of humanity that, you know, it is good in most areas of life or society, but it does when we end up encountering a group of hostile people like Muslims in particular, and there's this level of tolerance that we have towards them when it's broad as day, like what they think of us and what they want to do, how much they lie, how much they contort every fucking. You cannot have an honest conversation with these people, and that's been my biggest problem, and it's never been solved in the last like 8 or 9 years. Is that I'll talk to them, but I feel like there's been a handful of individuals that I can actually have an honest conversation with, but the majority of them, they're not They're not capable of that.
Also, Ilwad, I wish you would fucking come up on stage because there's nowhere in the scripture that says Mary was 12 years old. It says that she was a young woman who was hadn't had sex yet. And then it says that the Holy Spirit caused her to become pregnant. Now look at the difference between Islam. It says that the Spirit of God came down and became the most beautiful boy in Quraysh all dressed in green. And then he went into Mary's fucking bathroom in Islam and he blew inside of her pussy.
Amazing.
A lot different than the Holy Spirit saying you're now pregnant.
But when it comes to our ancestors, I'm going to speak to white Christians. I don't know how Jews treated them, but white Christians, for the most part, they treated Muslims as they encountered them. And by the way, they were allowed to immigrate to the United States to a limited degree. It was starting in the 18th century. There was the Northern Industrialists did advertise in Southern Europe and parts of Western Asia. So you got people from Syria and so forth that ended up coming here, Lebanon. Some of them were Muslim. They were classified, quote unquote, as white.
It's actually a brilliant scheme. That the first immigration laws banned non-whites, and so the Arabs or the Muslims said, "Wait, we're white," and the government said, "No, you're not white. You're clearly brown." And they went to court and they said, "Well, no, we can't be brown. We must be white because Jesus was one of us." And like, are you saying Jesus wasn't white? And they're like, no, you're white.
What are the most
I forgot to mention in Islam, it says when the angel came down,
Rich,
2 seconds.
No, Rich, hold on.
It says that he rubbed her clit to make her come before he came.
Okay, that's fine.
Because a woman has to come, it says, before she comes.
Okay, all right, amazing. So when it comes to one of the most consequential cases, it happened in California. This went before the Supreme Court. There was a guy who was arrested for something. It wasn't like a major crime. It might have been something like DUI or something like that. But he was arrested by a guy that was from somewhere in the Middle East. And he was saying that it's against the law. According to the books at the time, or the law at the time, it was illegal for a non-white to arrest him, I guess. And so they basically, Supreme Court ruled that this guy of Middle Eastern descent was white. And so he was allowed to arrest him. And so like it set like a precedent legally. There's a whole lot of nuance when it comes to this, but like who's considered white, but I don't know.
I don't know this case. If you find it, Pepe, will you send it?
Hold on 1 second.
Also, Abby, whenever anybody ever brings that up to you about Mary, just always tell them that when Mary became pregnant, it says that the Holy Spirit caused her to become pregnant. It doesn't say that like it does in Islam. This is what you can refute that in Islam. It says the angel rubbed her clit to make her come first before he blew inside of her to make her pregnant.
Rich, under Jewish law, she was a Jewish woman, a Jewish girl. And under Jewish law, it would have to be after she got her menstruation and I can tell you how Jewish law was then also.
Yeah, after the age of blooming, it's called.
The age of, yes.
The hips, the filling out of the breasts.
So ultimately, it became they must be past 12, boys 13. Ultimately, it became that, and as it got, over the years, as that law sort of codified. But girls would not have married younger than that. They couldn't back then.
Yeah, they have to be past the age of blooming, which means their hips widen out where they're able to conceive children. Their breasts fill in completely. All these things, their ass fills out.
I don't know the New Testament, so...
Yeah, the Old Testament says it has to be past the age of blooming.
Hold on. I don't know the New Testament, so someone can tell me. I'm sure it's talked about in the New Testament.
It goes on the Old Testament.
But basically, historically, she lived in a time and in a culture that she would have had to have been a certain age before she could marry.
After the age of blooming,
Yes.
it goes off the basis of the Old Testament, which says that they have to be past the age of blooming.
Maybe something in the New Testament, I don't know it.
But even in the Quran, it says that when you want to divorce your wife, the iddah, the waiting period that you have to give to your wife, is 3 criteria. The woman who's pregnant after she gives birth. The second is a woman who's menopausal. You have to wait 3 menstrual cycles to make sure that she's not pregnant. And the third is a woman who's too young to have menstruated, meaning a prepubescent girl who's never had her menstruation, which means the only way that they were married and the reason that they have to give 3-month waiting cycle, menstrual cycle, which it does, is because they consummated the marriage, because he banged his wife, he probably can't have her, and now he has to wait 3 months. But that's for a girl who hasn't even had her menstruation, hasn't even had her period, which is the same as Aisha. Aisha says in her testimony in the hadith, she says that she didn't have her menstruation until she was 15 after the Battle of Khaybar. Like, she was 9, he was banging her before she had her period. Well, we should take Muhammad's word. Ace, you got anything to say? I think I know Ace. Earth the Ace. Oh, okay, it's a different Ace. Never mind. There's another Ace from fucking Amir's room, so I apologize for assuming you were somebody else. I was really hoping you're a Muslim.
So the case I Lebanese.
I think he's coming in real low. I'm being genuine this time.
Okay,
That's better.
Okay, so there was a 1909. There's a Lebanese-born, which at that time was Ottoman Syrian police officer George Shisham in Los Angeles Superior Court before Judge Frank George Hutton. Wait, so
Do you have a case citation on it? Is it? You said it's a Supreme Court case?
no, actually, I'm looking now. It's not a Supreme.
Yeah, because that's why when you said that, it didn't make sense to me. That wouldn't be something they would have ruled on.
So he arrested a white man. Shisham arrested as the son of a prominent local lawyer for disturbing the peace. The arrest led to a challenge to Shisham's authority. The arrested man argued that Shisham was not white. He was allegedly of Chinese, Mongolian, or Asian ancestry because he was born in Asia and therefore ineligible for U.S. citizenship. This supposedly meant he could not legally serve as a police officer or make a valid arrest. Shisham and his attorneys successfully argued that he was white/Caucasian, citing shared ancestry with other groups historically classified as white, and famously noting that Jesus Christ came from the same region. So kind of what Richard was talking about. So interesting.
I just want to say, Anoop, you're fucking retarded. You said let's talk about prehistoric time. Prehistoric time is a vast span of time before human beings invented writing and began recording history. God, this is so stupid. He said, let's discuss prehistoric pedophilia.
The thing is, though, so like I get so sick of I was like on X. I would go into these spaces, and then it was.
Oh, you've talked about this so many times. I don't think you remember.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about, Rich?
You talk about how you were on Discord and X spaces.
What was I going to say?
With a bunch of fucking Groyper neo-Nazis and white supremacists.
No, that's not what I was going to talk about.
Every day you talk about it.
I'm not going to talk about it.
You're like my Uncle Billy. Like, he just talks about the same fucking stories.
I was not going to talk about.
Tell us about how you threw rocks at cars.
Dude, you're so fucking obnoxious.
I know, but you're just saying the same stories.
Okay, then run your fucking mouth. Go ahead, be autistic. Just
okay, let's invite new people.
Diarrhea of the mouth. Just
it was a Fourth Circuit appellate case, a different one, that happened in 1915, Dow versus the U.S., which was a Syrian-born immigrant that they classified, the court basically classified as white. They reversed a lower
Is that in
court
California
denying
also?
them- Yeah, denying them citizen. Well, let's see. Where was this? It's a fourth.
Abby, just make me a mod so I can invite everybody else in. Thank you. I am complete.
It was a Syrian. They classified Syrians as Caucasians.
I'll bring them all up and we'll see this shit going.
No, it wasn't
Well, I mean, if
Nebraska.
you were to look at,
They-
like,
that wasn't California. It was Fourth Circuit. So it's Nebraska,
where's First Circuit?
middle of the country.
I mean, so even if we were to look at like some of the first people that came to the United States, amongst the first Jews that arrived to the United States, they were Sephardic, which I guess racially they're more Levantine. They're more Levantine and Southern European than anything. They're not necessarily more Middle Eastern, I guess you could say, than Ashkenazi, but they did, but they were classified as whites, you know, and they primarily resided in the South. It was,
Toro. There's a whole history of it.
no, but I mean the Sephardic Jews, they were largely went to the South.
In South Carolina was, and Charleston was the first temple, but in New York, it was German Jews that came in.
You had the ones from the part of the diaspora that was from like Central and Eastern Europe.
Rafi, before it dies, just mod me so I can invite everybody. Hurry up. Also, stop speaking Russian hot mic.
Or what?
Stop hot mic and speaking Russian and smoking Marlboro.
Speaking Russian.
You were speaking Russian.
I gotta make it fair here, Pepe.
Oh, you sack of shit.
I know. Like, you know, Bully Pepe.
There you go. I'm just gonna invite
He
him.
knows I'm going to go to bed in like 20 minutes.
I know that.
Don't worry.
I would never kick Pepe. I love Pepe.
Pepe, is that true?
I mean, we get it. We're like cool with each other. I get annoyed with him a lot.
Everybody does, though. That's not abnormal. Who said go fuck yourself on the TV?
Is that Shooky screaming in the background? What the fuck's happening?
Masha, get your dirty Iranian ass up here. There she goes. Oh, it works every time. It works every time, 80% of the time.
So actually, it was this place I was telling you in New York, which wasn't called New York then. It was New Amsterdam.
Yeah, New Amsterdam.
And it was in the 1800s, and they came from Brazil, actually, and settled in New York.
Ooh, cool.
What's weird is that when you look at the Dutch, if I recall correctly, the Jews that came with the Dutch were also largely Sephardic because they ended up fleeing from Portugal and Spain to the Netherlands.
There's a very big, the huge synagogue in Amsterdam. That's the Portuguese synagogue there.
No, but the ones who came from Brazil went from Portugal to Brazil and then went to the United States. Well,
see what I did, Rafi?
When the 1650s, 60s, something like that.
About that, I gotta look it up. But they didn't come with the Dutch.
No, they came from Brazil directly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my point.
There's a whole exhibit on them at the museum in Philly, at the Weitzman Museum, on that whole first group that came.
So did they go?
They came from Brazil, but they were Portuguese.
So they were Portuguese. Did they come from the Netherlands to Brazil or from Portugal?
From Brazil, from Portugal to Brazil, Brazil to the U.S. But they would have been Sephardic if they were from Portugal.
But I thought most of the Jews that came from Denmark or they were Sephardic. I could be wrong. I don't know. I thought that's where a lot of them went at the Inquisition.
A lot did go there, but not all of them, because the first real established, like in the 1700s, was Germans that came in.
But I mean, after the Inquisition, a lot of Spanish.
The Rhode Island, who was that settled the Rhode Island synagogue? I'm trying to remember the name of it. That's the one that George Washington wrote the letter to.
Well, when they left Spain and Portugal, the Sultan in Istanbul invited them all. He sent a navy essentially to pick them up, many of them, because he needed a middle class, a smart middle class, to rebuild the area around Constantinople. They also went to Bulgaria. They went to Greece. Of course, Turkey, as we mentioned, and some made it as far as India.
Hey, you all from States?
From what?
I think it was Toro.
We're from the States, yes.
Oh, you guys white or black?
What?
We're mostly Jews.
No,
Persians.
hold on,
I'm
Rich.
Mexican.
Rich, stop. I couldn't hear. What was your question?
You said, are you mostly white or black?
Yes. I don't think
Not
anybody.
white.
I don't think anybody on the stage is black. But I would say.
I'm from the waist down.
Yeah, I'm black. You know, I'm from Michigan.
White is right, brother.
No, you're not, because you have an accent. You're from somewhere else. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm from. Yeah, it's been almost 13 years now in Michigan, bro.
Where are you from originally?
I am from Russia.
Oh, you better not say that. Go ahead, Rafi.
Okay, okay, hold on. We're gonna find out. You're gonna probably get kicked to the audience. But Rafi, can you speak to him
Are
in
you scared
Russian?
of me? Are you guys scared of me?
Hold on, Rafi. Speak to Rafi. Speak to Rafi in Russian.
Somali.
Why can't I speak? Who the hell are you? Scared of me?
He's not Russian. That's not a Russian accent.
Guys, quiet. Everybody shut the fuck up and Rafi. Go ahead, Rafi.
Hey, you guys are scared of me, no? Hey guys, you're amazing, you know? Guys are amazing.
He's Somali.
Russian.
Yeah, I just moved him and the noise troll to the audience. He's obviously not black.
Amazing. Just why are you putting an audience, bro?
Are you related to
Here you go, my son.
Hi, how are
Just
you?
in case. Hi. Just in case Yakov, you're there. Just in case.
Don't let me bring him up anymore.
My squad's here.
That guy was.
Do you not think there was money slid under the table, maybe?
I can't tell you, but all I can tell you is they didn't have their visas, they couldn't speak a lick of English, and she replaced the whole staff with Mexicans, bro. You can't tell me if your job had black people, white people, Mexicans, y'all diverse as fuck. Then a person comes in and the whole staff turns Mexican. That's not racist.
I can tell you they were probably paid less than he was actually.
That was what I was getting at.
Is that racist?
That's what I think. I think it's economics. I think that's the problem with, obviously, you lot got your whole thing that's going on with immigration or whatever's going on. Basically, if me and you were to start a business today, and then we say we're going to go, 4 of them are 2 UK people, 2 Americans, we pay them like $50 an hour. And then you have Filipinos and some Indians that could do the same thing, even better. A Mexican is going to make better tackles, even if they don't speak English. If they could do the same job, but even better.
That's not true, bro.
Okay. Hypothetically, they could do the same job, but even better, and we're not going to have to pay them $50 an
That
hour.
statement alone was racist. For you to say that a Mexican can make better tacos than me, that's a racist statement, bro.
No, it's not.
It is.
Okay, I'm racist.
We're at Taco Bell. We're not at an authentic Mexican restaurant where we make homemade tacos, bro. This is Taco Bell, bro.
I'm
I want my Chalupa Supreme made the right way.
I'm racist. racist. My bad.
Yeah, following recipe.
Neither of them probably make great tacos. So I'm in Texas.
Following a recipe, yeah, that could be racist, huh?
Oh, Brad, by the way, great World Cup performance, Brad. I enjoyed watching you play. You're really good.
What?
You played for Norway. You're not Nick Tyson, dude, but the long blonde hair.
I got rid of my long blonde hair when I went into the military.
Holland.
Yeah, you're not Harlan, bro. You're not Harlan.
I have a question for Dr. Bima. I'm wondering if you think if Lindsey Graham's death is an improvement to the structurally white racist system, Bima.
I felt bad for Norway though, like I felt really terrible because like I was like rooting for him. I was like, oh man, you guys got to win. And then I'm like, and then Argentina comes on and the next game, and I'm like watching that, and I'm like, fuck it, this is gonna be the Egypt game all over again. You're gonna give him a red card, and then you're gonna be like, okay. And then you stop them from proceeding on the attack when they had the ball, and then you blow the whistle saying, oh, here. And then you got the announcers going, well, that was a good call because the keeper was down the ground. Like, no, they were fucking in the box. Like, what are you doing? Like, you can't stop the play.
I got a question for you.
I did just want to finish my story.
Yo, bro, all the referees are all Argentinian. FIFA's.
I did want to finish the story, though, and say I applied for unemployment on their ass, and I won, and they had to pay me 2 bands over a span of 3 months.
So I got a question for you, Empathy. You said
bravo.
You were getting written up for stupid shit, and then you said you got written up because she asked you to do dishes. Like what's the context of that? Because when someone asks you to do something, they don't just write you up because they ask you. Usually, they'll get written up if you don't do it, or there's some level of insubordination. So what's the context of that?
The context is, I would just sure ask the white people and the black people to do the dishes. Everybody know most people not really trying to do dishes. You feel me? So that's like me asking you, oh, go do the dishes. You asking somebody to do the dishes every day, but yet it's another employee. You don't ask them to do the dishes. You know what I mean? So it's like you're not being fair, and you're kind of like provoking the employee to either talk back to you or just simply tell you no. You know what I mean? Just
don't know what you mean.
Can I?
Here's the thing. No, hold on, Lou. Hold on. Let me have a quick back and forth with Lou.
But that was just one example, bro.
Yeah, but listen to what you listen.
You're trying to highlight one example.
That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to say is you don't even realize what you just said. You tried to say you got written up for stupid shit, and when I asked what's the stupid shit, you said because someone asked you to do dishes. What you just explained was you in your mind thought it was unfair, so you were insubordinate, and that's why you got written up.